Hello, sunshines. How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? How are we doing today? I just wanted to thank you for the support of my first podcast yesterday. Excited, right? Very exciting. Um, got a lot of positive feedback. Of course, there's the not so positive, but more positive than negative feedback. I think it's some people that just misunderstand me sometimes, and that's okay. There's always going to be somebody that misunderstands, but the best thing to do is to converse. Let's converse. If you don't understand or if you feel like it's something I said that may have offended you, or you feel there's something that I may need to change, which I won't change, but converse with me. I have no problems. Freedom of speech. So, a lot of the stuff that I say is not all facts, it's mostly opinions. But if it's something that you feel deeply inside that you want to talk to me about, I'm open. But one kind of made me think, why would she think that I'm talking about all black people? Yesterday when I don't know, because she's saying that I'm grouping everyone and not singling out the Caribbeans. Well, my son is half Caribbean, so I would never do that at all. But, if you don't understand, the thing to do is converse with someone to get a better understanding of where I'm trying to come from instead of coming for me, understand where I'm coming from. So, how art thou? How art thou? Um, Influencers, right? I think I mentioned before about influencers and how to use them and make your business um, grow more with them. So we're going to go over how you are going to find influencers. What do you say to them? What is needed? All of the above to make sure that you have the right influencer to make your business start accelerating. So I never even thought of it. It never was something that I thought of when I started my business. Well, not necessarily start, but more so in the last year or two. Never thought of using an influencer until I looked at my own child. And I saw that my own son and his girlfriend had like 1,000 subscribers within 2 months. Then they had an Instagram, and I saw that they had like 7,000 people within 1 month. And I'm looking like, you only got 4 pictures. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you buying it? And he's like, no, I would never buy followers. So I needed to get into the little kid's head. At the time, he was like, what, 18, 19? He's 21 now. So you have to find a way to get into their heads because they are the generation that is always on social media. They know everything about social media. So he's the one who helped mine grow. How can you have your Instagram or your YouTube grow? And sometimes it takes people months and months and months and months at a time to grow. When in reality, I'm going to say mine has soared within the last 3 months. The last 3 months, it just soared. And consistency helped with that. But with my son, it's his age group. His age group is what took him from nothing to almost like 8,000, 10,000. If they would have kept on going, I'm pretty sure it would have been way more than that. But the two argue over whether or not one stopped the other. One is saying it was his fault, the other one saying it was her fault. But I think that that was not something that they wanted to do, so it wasn't a priority. They tried to do the couples thing, the thing about it is they was following couples who are not even together anymore now, and they're still together. So I believe that they would have had a successful YouTube channel and Instagram if they kept on going. But now my son is in the 12th grade and he's focusing on just graduating right now. So I try not to get him to do too much, but I still use him. And I have him coming on here. Well, I hope he comes on. He said he only has like maybe 10-15 minutes, but we'll see. Oh, no, 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 no. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Jeez. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. The plug when it came out. All right. Right, so I asked my son if he can come on here to explain or talk just a little bit of how he does what he do on Instagram, and he said that he'll try because right now he's working. He's not supposed to be working. We told him to stop working, but he's working, and he's gonna come on to talk about being on Instagram. I have him coming on for other things later on. Other uh Mentor Mondays, even on my podcast. But today I just wanted him to talk a little bit about how he is on social media and what he do on social media and how him and his girlfriend are able to get so many followers in such a short time. So when I noticed that, I said, I'm gonna make you something. To his girlfriend, I said, I'm gonna make you something. Would you wear it? And she was like, sure, I will wear it. That's cute. I love it. So I made her a shirt and I said, but I would need you to wear it and wear it around your friends. And she said, sure, no problem. And she did. Then later on, that year, I made her some hats and scarves. And I said, I just need you to wear it. And especially in school because she's in college. And she did. So that was what generated some business because college kids love cute stuff. They love colorful stuff and they love something that represents them. So being that I do Grafkin, I represent them because I made a scarf for her that has my son stuff on it. It hurt me to do that, but I did it, and I did it because there's so many girls out there just so I love my boyfriend. I love my boyfriend. I want everybody to know he my boyfriend. And so yeah, that was a killer. So you got to just think on their level. You have to think what because it's not what we thought when we were young. They do not think like how we thought at all. They don't. I learned my lesson with that. But in order to get into their minds, I ask a lot of questions. I look at their social media. I look at what they post. I do all of that. So that's how I was able to find out what is it that they want, what is it that would sell. And I noticed that some of them they like to post their favorite people, their Instagram people, their people that they're following. And so I go and search that too. I'm a researcher. So I go and research that. I go research what they are following and then what that person is following and so on and so on and so on. So I have um some for sure techniques because I have some influencers. See, when I tell you we do not get a lot, crocheters do not get a lot of recognition. I did so much research on this and we don't get a lot of recognition. So if I say to someone, I crochet. Just yesterday, I hit up a business because I'm a auntie-ager, if that's a thing. I'm not a mom-ager, I'm an auntie-ager. So I'm like pimping my little niece, right? I'm pimping my little niece on social media because she's just so cute. She's so adorable. And um and it was by mistake, but I just have the gift to gab, right? I just have that gift. So it was by mistake, and it was this cute, cute, cute babies on this site on Instagram on this page, and it was so many cute babies. So I said, I'm going to send them a picture of my niece. Security. Security. So I said I wanted to change. I wanted to put. I'm talking about what he's saying, changing the channel. I You need the cell phone to change the channel, and he took my cell phone. But anyway, um, my niece. I sent my niece to their page, and I said, "You have to showcase this beauty." And they said $12. I said, "How about this? You help me, I help you." And I don't know why I just have this gift to do these things. I noticed that this person, because I researched, this person has a baby. There's no other way you're going to make up a baby page of cute babies and not post your baby. She has a son and a daughter. So guess what Diva said? Diva said, I'm going to make you something for your baby. How about a mommy and me, right? And she was like, you could do that. I said, did you look at my page? Did you look at my page? You can see what I can do, honey. I could do it. And I could do it for you. If you put my niece up there, I guarantee you, I will have it for you. My niece was up there that night. So now I got another order. But her page has over 80,000 people following. So because she has over 80,000 people following, that was the best way for me to get an influencer. Even if she's not an influencer, her babies are. The babies are influencers. So I found a way to use them. I also said I can make baby things. So if we are going to use this site, now this is me telling her about her site now. I got a little cocky. Don't do that. I got a little cocky because I felt like she was just melting in my hands. So I was like, we could use your site to do baby clothes and stuff like that. And she was like, you could do that? Oh, of course I can. Of course I can. So I'm in negotiation with that right now. So these are the things that you have to do. And being shy is not one of them. Being shy is just not one of them. And of course, I'm just not that shy. I'm not that shy. So I don't have a problem approaching people. I am filling my DMs all the time. But my DMs are not just of me, it's my son too. Because, like I said, he has my Instagram as well so that it could grow. Now, I told him I don't want just anyone on my Instagram. I want purposeful people because in the beginning he was just having these random people. Like, this man is singing. I don't even know what he's saying. I'm like, Idris, who that? I don't know. It's a follower. No, 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 no. We can't do that. So we had to change the whole dynamic of him just sending me just these random people. Because I said, this person, I don't even know what he's saying. He lived in, where did he live? I don't know. It has to be somewhere far. I don't know what he was saying. And then he was sending, he was actually, and the only reason why he was sending me messages back and forth because my son sent him a message. And I'm like, well, why would you even send the man a message? He got like 4 people following him. Like, what's going on, Dre? Like, you supposed to help me. He was like, but you want followers? Yeah, but I want followers that's going to look at my page and not just like my page, but purchase my stuff. So we need to get it together, kid. We need to get it together. It's not all about the how many followers. I could have 1,000 followers, but as long as those 1,000 followers are good content followers, I am good. Like, they are people who are actually going to purchase my stuff. I'm good. So yeah, that was something I had to talk with him about, and he understood. So it's going slow, but you want to know something? It's okay because I'm already overloaded with orders. So I really don't need it to go extremely fast. To build your business, it is a slow process. So it's okay. Building your business is a slow process, but the way I'm going, I'm extremely happy about it because the way I'm going, I'm easing my way into everybody's hearts. I'm easing my way. And I'm doing it on my time and my term. And it fits the goals that I have for the week. So, um, I just had a new goal. I just started yesterday. Each week I have a new goal. Like, I literally write it down. So this goal is to get one more influencer and not someone I know. So I did some research yesterday when I finished my podcast. So when I finished my podcast, I realized that I needed to get an influencer that I do not know, but I have to build up um, a platform and try to get this influencer to um, take my BS, basically. Because think about it, I don't make millions of dollars. I don't make thousands of dollars. I make enough to pay my bills. But do I have enough to go to Hawaii here and there? No. So that's my dream. That's my goal, so that I can drop what I need like when I want and just go and travel and do whatever I want. I have to do extra things to do that. I just want to drop it in the bank and run. That's what I really want to do. So my dream is to build it up. And the way I'm going is extremely slow, but it's really great pace. It's a really, really good, great pace. I have too many orders right now for it to go any quicker. So what I am doing and what research I did was I went online and I started looking up just random people. I just put in hashtag this, hashtag that. I didn't put the word influencer because I don't want um the influencers that make so much money that they expect me to pay them like 10 G's per video or something like that. Yeah, that's not happening. So I am looking for the up and coming influencer. Those influencers like my son and his girlfriend and their friends, and someone who is going to actually benefit off of using my items and taking my items and posting mad pictures with my items, and then actually have someone say, that's cute, where did you get that from? And click on my page and bam, this is Creative Stitching Diva, and boom, that's my plan. So I already started. I did some collaborations. I did some networking. Like, even right now, I will show you. I'm going to show you the platforms that I use. But the great thing about Instagram is I built a relationship before I even thought of starting this whole influencer thing. I built relationships with people because that's just how I am. I'm a very talkative, networking person, but I wasn't networking in the business thing. I was networking in more so of the community, the crochet community thing. So being that I was networking in the crochet community, there's some people who weren't even doing anything then. I think I had more followers than them. And then all of a sudden, just like, boom, blew up. So now I'm like, okay, I already know her. I was going to go to D1. D1, what is, what, blah. I call her D. Like, we've been cool. D Creations one. So we were cool previously because I found her on Instagram and she saw me on Instagram. She was following me beforehand and she liked all of my stuff, just about everything I post. She liked, and I'm like, who is this? So I started looking at her stuff and I'm like, oh, she's cool. And then that's when she started doing her tutorials on YouTube. So then I said, oh, wow, she's really, really, really good. I love it. I did Grafton University. She was in Grafton University. I just didn't know she was in Grafton University. I had no idea because obviously on Facebook we have our real names. I didn't know she was in there. So one day she asked me on Instagram if we could collab and um I could make her a graph so that she could create something. She said, I'm ready. I watched your work and I'm like, me? What? And so I'm like, okay, all right, okay, yeah. So she came to me and I'm humbled and greatly appreciated because not only did she do that, every now and then she gives a sister a shout out. She don't give just anyone a shout out. She gives a lot of people shout outs. So that's the type of person who you want to be friends with and network with. Um, my girl Kristen, she does the same exact thing. It's like we all need to band together and shout each other out. I don't care if you have 2 followers. That followers can possibly be my 2 followers. So I think that is key to getting our stuff out there because even though we all crochet, we still have a different type of niche. Like Kristen does earrings and Dee does really good clothes. I'm doing blankets and stuff with Grafgans. So everybody has their own thing and that's what make us great because we have our own thing. Even if it's a bunch of you guys doing clothes, it's like you have your own different type of style and technique, and that is what is great. So we can use each other and piggyback off each other. That is what we need to do. But let's get some influencers that are younger who could take it to a different level. So, like I said, I use my son and his girlfriend. But now I need someone who is an influencer and that's all they do is influence on social media. So I said, okay, let me do some research and find someone who would greatly benefit off of my work. We are problem solvers, okay? So we need to find someone who has a problem and we need to solve it. So that's how I think when I'm going and I'm searching for people I need to talk to, people who I need to network with. I am that Olivia Pope of Grafgan. So I'm going to go solve somebody's problem. Okay, so that's what I did. And I started looking and asking the necessary questions, but I didn't come straight off saying, can you be my influencer? Can you support? No. I said, hey, hi, how are you? I love your page. I love your content. Great work. Boom. Left it alone. Didn't even mention anything about it. I need to build with them because I need to know if this is the person I want to wear my stuff. You only seeing their pictures. You don't know what they're doing on the side. So just by me talking to some of them, I could tell I don't want to be bothered with this little girl. Or I could tell, okay, this is someone who I can really benefit with. Like, that's how you'll know just by conversing with them every now and then. So that's what I did. That's what I meant when my DMs are filled up. So if you're saying, Shauna, you didn't get my message, my DMs everywhere is filled up. Instagram, I think I got like 2,000 messages on my Gmail account. Like it's been real. It's been real. And I embrace it. I have to hire people to help me. That's how serious this is getting. So, yeah, but I'm still in the search of a good influencer. And that's what I'm going to show you what I do. So, first, for me to get a good influencer, what I would do is I would go into Instagram, So I started off with Instagram, then I worked my way over to TikTok. But my goal is to get at least 5 Instagram influencers and 2 TikTok. That's my goal. I didn't put a time or date on it because I can't put a time or date on something I never did before. So I just said in my goal with no date that I want 5 influencers from Instagram and 2 from TikTok. And so now I'm going to tell you what I did and how I said it. This is so fun. This is fun. It's not really fun talking to them little kids. It's not. But okay. They know it alls, right? We are probably like 20, 30 years older than them. And yeah, you have to understand, I or you may not want to go to these little kids, but, and you can't say little kids. You can't say that. They're not little kids. They're adults. Yeah, my son's 21. He's an adult. Yeah, but Ma, can I? Ma, can I? So yeah, this is who we have to deal with. I'm an adult. I'm grown. Yeah, that's what we have to deal with. So, I think he hit me back. I'm not even gonna tell you what that kid put, but anyway, he's not sending me nothing about him coming on. He's sending me something about something stupid. But anyway, start with something like, hi Idris. Idris is my son. Hi Idris, I love your last picture. I love your last video. I think I had something that would help you. You gotta do a problem solving. You gotta solve their problem. So that's what I do. I would go and I would be like looking at their pictures, and you know what? We could do it on here. I'm gonna do it on here. I'm going to search for one influencer while I'm on here. Let me show you what I do. I'm kind of like, I don't know, like it's sickening because sometimes I just make friends with them and then I'll be like, oh, I was supposed to get them to wear my stuff, and now I'm like cool with them because I'm just that type of person. I get so cool with people. I'm like, yeah, I think I was supposed to get them to wear my stuff. Meanwhile, I'm shouting them out and they shouting me out. But that's the goal. So I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna go back to her in a few. Um and tell you why I was looking at her page. I'm gonna go to her in a few. So I will go on um influencer. Sometimes I don't want to put influencer because I just want someone who has a good amount of followers. But for the purpose of me not being on here forever, I am going to just put for me and my niche, I am thinking more so babies or girls, like ladies, young ladies. So for me, I would stick with maybe baby influencers. I would put baby influencers. Now, us mamas, when we have our babies, the baby might not even be a damn baby influencer, but this is something that we're putting out there because we want them to be. So the best thing to do is to look it up. Look up baby influencers. And so that's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna even follow it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow it. So that every time I come on here, I could look up. So I'm looking at babies, looking at the cute babies, all right? You just looking at them. This one didn't even get not one like. No, they got one like. But we looking. Let's see. This is such a cute baby. So let's look at her page. Okay, so I don't think this would be a great idea, even though she has 35 6.3 thousand followers. The reason why I don't think it's a good idea is because we will not be able to converse with each other because she speaks Spanish. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to look again because I don't speak Spanish. Okay, so all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, so I'm looking this. Oh Lord, another Spanish. I wish I could speak Spanish. The babies is too cute. This can drive me absolutely crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna just pick someone. Why do I keep speaking all the Spanish babies? Are all of these babies Spanish? What is going on? All these babies Spanish? Let's see. Okay, this baby is in Charlotte, North Carolina. 68 followers. Hmm, it's a cute baby, but I would say I would love to find someone with a little bit more followers. I would say 1,000 followers. Um, at least 1,000. So, I would just keep on looking, keep on going. And on here, it tells you how many likes. So if you get someone with at least 100 likes, you can at least look and tell whether or not they are a good influencer. All right. For this one has 40. This is the most I saw so far. Okay. I have no idea. This is Canadian. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get this person, but for the sake of this live, I am going to go on here, right? Copy. So I see 1,700 followers, 900 posts. Pictures are good, not necessarily clear, but good. Homegirl need a new camera, but I'm going to not use this person. But for the sake of this live, I'm going to show you how I do this. Where is it? It's coming. 1 second. Give me a second. Okay. So I go to a website. There's a website for everything. So I go to a website, Flange, whatever it's called, Flange. And Flange is a website that you can go and you could tell whether or not this influencer has a lot of engagement. So as you can see, I put in D for the purpose of this video. I put in D. So say if I had wanted to do some type, like if I didn't know her and I wanted to get her to collaborate with me or be an influencer if she didn't sell crochet or whatever, and I will put her name in there. When I put her name in there, it'll come up with her engagement in the calculator of how many people interact with her, how many people she interact with, how many followers she have, how many likes she get on an average, and stuff like that. So this right here can help you. 5.2% is great because we who have no money want someone who at least get at least 2%. That's what we need to look for. Why? Because I looked it up and I researched that anyone over 5%, they have at least 11,000 followers or more. So once you get from 10,000 or more, Instagram is automatically going to put you in a certain status. Automatically. So now that you have that certain status, you're able to get paid sponsors. So if you're getting paid sponsors and you're getting maybe like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 per whatever you're sponsoring, we can't afford that. We trying to make that money. So you would need to find someone who have at least 2%. So I put in myself, and when I put in myself, it came up as 0.44%. 0.44%. So that means I need a little bit more percentage to get me to at least a level for someone to want to use me um as a influencer. But that's okay because I don't want to be an influencer. All right, so I'm putting in the baby. I'm putting in the baby. Meanwhile, this is a paid website, but it has like a trial that you could use. Okay, so as this is going, I would like when I'm on a downtime and I'm on social media, I don't just be looking at people's social media stuff. I am literally looking at people's pages. Okay, so I feel some type of way about this, but this is a good thing. This engagement is high, way higher than mine, way higher than mine. Her engagement means that she's always on IG, and I'm not. I'm not always on IG. She has so many people that actually like, comment, but then again, she has the baby, the cute baby, and that helps. So this is someone who I would definitely want to look into, but I won't, only because I didn't like the pictures. But then again, here it is. That's a problem that I can solve. So what I can do is find a way to solve that problem. Find a way to get this particular Instagrammer, influencer to start wearing my stuff, and I can say, I can help you with, your photos and your pictures and how to do this and how to do that, even though we are miles away because it said that she's in Canada. So if I wanted to, I would do it. But one of you can have her. I'm going to stick with my gut, and I'm not telling you who I did, but I had to clear that off because I know some people will be like, "Ooh, this is what Diva." Let me go to them first. Yeah, there's so many people out there that are just so bad. All right, so next is the problem solving. How can we problem solve? How can we be that Olivia Pope of crochet, right? On that page, when I'm looking at her page and I notice I didn't really like her photos. So that's not someone who I would want. But what I can say is winter is coming. And it gets cold in Canada, right? So why not me make you a couple of mommy and me hats and scarves and you could wear it, and I'm just asking if you can take some pictures and post it on there and we can collaborate together. I'll put your baby's name out and you could put my stuff out and we could do that together and work together. And the networking that I have, as well as the knowledge and research that I have, I can help you to get your baby up and out with the network, because I have some networking that can help that baby get up and out. I know a couple of people because I network who are doing marketing and looking for influencers and stuff like that. Why wouldn't I go to that person for that? Because I try to delegate certain things. I don't want to mix everything together. I'm using this person for one thing. I can't double dip because I don't want any interactions or any problems. So I was always told, if you're going to try to use this person, don't overdo it. So I'm using this networking for this person who deals with a lot of marketing and influencers. If I went to this person and said, can you help me get some influencers? That means that's another favor I owe this person. Or, if it's not really a friend, it's more so of a associate. So just got to be Security. Steak. Okay, thank you. You sold the bomb. So, what we do is just make sure that whoever we networking with, we're using it for our business. We're using it to get ahead. Um, I decided to find someone who does um like packaging. They do packaging and stuff. Network with people like that. Someone who does the packaging would be extremely beneficial for us because crochet packaging is like pretty. You want to make it look pretty, especially when it's a gift. And what I do is I like to maximize my dollar. So what I would say is, would you like me to wrap like Amazon? Or like stores, department stores do when it's the holidays, they add the extra fee if you want to wrap it. I do the same thing. That's just to maximize my dollar. I do something like a la carte thing. So my base blanket maybe $250, but when you adding another color and you're adding this and adding that and adding this and adding that, it's gonna eventually be like $400 or whatever. So the reason why I do that is because I'm leaving it up to the customer to make that decision. And I'm also leaving it up to the customer to realize that you want something better, but you got to pay for it. And 9 times out of 10, they do. And then that 1% that don't, that's just not your customer. It's not your supporter. So if you have someone who say that's a little too much, I could go to Walmart, and tell them to go to Walmart. Then don't take their money. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve their money because they don't respect you. So keep it pushing. If you need the money, I can't tell you not to take it if you need it, because I've been there and I've done that because it was days I didn't know how I was going to feed my kids. So I did bow down and take money that I know for a fact it wasn't worth it. But to be honest with you, at the end of it, at the end of all that work that I did, I felt so messed up because here it is, this person paying $100 for a blanket that I spent like hours and hours and hours and hours. And then you deduct your material, you basically only getting like $60 for a blanket you spent all that time and energy on. That is kind of messed up. And the $60 is gone by the time I'm finished the damn blanket. It's not worth it, sis. It's not worth it. Don't do it to yourself. And then when you start building up your clients and your supporters, the loyal ones that will pay the money, you don't have to worry about all of that because I'm in a position now where people will pay. They don't care because they know my work and they know my worth. But you have to have consistency. If you don't have consistency and they don't see consistency, they're not going to be bothered. Um, I would love to do a 15 to 20-minute call. Okay, so once we found the influencer, right? I would go into their DMs and I would say I um would love to do. I don't just go in there and say I'm Shauna, creative stitching diva, and I'm this and I'm that. No, because you lose them. They little kids. Their attention span is really, really, really low. So you don't do that. I go in there and I basically say, I love your videos. I love your pictures. I would love for you to um wear one of my hats or scarves. Or I would say something like, I noticed that in your pictures that, you look really cute and your hair is cute, and I have this perfect hat that you could wear because it's a messy bun hat and it would not mess up your bun because you wear so cute two cute buns. So something like that. Basically, you're giving them that problem and solving it at the same time. Then I would go into, like, I would like to do a 15-minute call with you just so that we could discuss the benefits of you and I collaborating or networking to get marketing and more networking. And uh basically keep building a relationship. And I would do more than one. Like I said, I'm trying to get at least 4 to 5 on IG and 2 for TikTok. So in order for me to build that reliable relationship with these people, I will need to search at least 10. As of right now, I am researching like 12 or 14. And out of the 12 to 14, maybe let me tell you how many that 12 to 14, 6 contact me back. That's it. Just 6. Out of the 12 to 14, 6 contact me back, and 3 of them are interested. The thing about it is I'm still trying to build a rapport with them. So I'm not ready to jump on in yet. I'm still trying to build a rapport because I want to know if I'm going to send this stuff to this person and they're just not going to take it and not do any content. Then I'm going to be pissed. So I just need to know because think about it, I'm not paying them a lot of money. They're automatically doing this because they thinking they're getting a whole lot of money. I'm just giving them free merchandise so that they can possibly make money. So this is something that you have to be good at and have that gift to talk to them about. You have to do it that way because if not, these people are vicious. Like, what? How much you paying me? Sis, I'm giving you free clothes. Cut it out. Cut it out. You're getting at least $200 worth of stuff. Get get it together, kid. Get it together. So yeah, we just got to know how to speak to them. I personally believe the best influencer is your own influencer, your child or your niece or your nephew or a relative. That to me is the best one because you could kind of groom them into doing it and you don't have to give them a whole lot of money. The thing about it is, my son and his girlfriend are juniors and senior in college, and they're kind of like the geeks. They're brainiacs, a geek and a jock. That's what it is. Because my son played football, so his focus is, I want to graduate, but I want good grades, and I gotta play football. So he's the one that tutors the football team, even though right now they're playing in the spring, so they're starting to practice and stuff now. So now his mind is like so focused on football and graduating and stuff like that. So I can't really get him. Like right now, he's supposed to be on here. I said 7:30. Look at it. It's not. Come on, the kid, get it together. Get it together. But yeah, that's why I said, you know what? This year may not be a good year for him because he was helping me out before. He was helping me out a whole lot. Like, I didn't even ask him, and I just automatically saw all these people following me, and even the shade room sent message, to me, and he got a couple of other crochet companies following me, and that was nice and that was big. So I really, really, really want my son to help. I just need him to graduate college so that he can give full time to mommy. That's what I want. That's what I need. Okay, so the next thing is influencer. I think it will benefit older people to have an influencer. So it's a lot. I'm gonna say the not the millennials, the older than millennials will benefit off of an influencer more so, only because I am just not into social media. Like, remember, like, we were brought up without all of this. So I'm thinking that the best thing for us is to find someone to do it. Whereas a millennial don't mind snapping pictures or selfies all the time. My sisters, both of them, they're one is 5 years younger than me, and the other one is 10 years younger. Yeah, we're all 5 years apart. But because I'm 42, and then the other one's 37, and the other one is 32. So the 32 and the 37-year-old are always on social media, and they're always taking pictures and always posting stuff. Whereas me, I can't keep up. And then you know how someone say, "Did you see that post? Or did you see this?" And I'm like, "No, I don't, what are you talking about? No, I got a business to run, y'all. I don't got time for all of this." So I allocate a time for me to be on Instagram, TikTok. I just added TikTok, like literally, like I just added it maybe weeks ago, like 2, 3 weeks ago. I just added it only because, like I said, that was my goal, and I'm trying to get it to a certain part. And I was told that TikTok can help. I don't like it at all. I'm so old school. I just want to do the old fashioned way. But I'm learning so many things with TikTok. And I have new people from TikTok. So I'm going to use what I was told by this marketing agency. The marketing agency and the strategies that they are helping me with is very beneficial. Honestly, you can do it yourself. As long as you do the research and you look it up. But when you don't have the time to do all that research and you do need that extra help and that extra boost, I would say look into a marketing agency to help you. Someone today told me that they were doing marketing, and I don't remember who it was, but someone today said that they were doing it. If I get that information again, I will definitely let you know, because I think it's best if we stick together. And she's in the fiber world, so it would be best to have someone in that industry, in our industry, who does something like that, because she would know what we need to do as crocheters and knitters on how to market our items. And when I get her name, because it was just today. It was just today, and it was just crazy when I saw it, but I never wrote it down because I was busy. So the influencers that I decided to choose, I choose them because I like their picture. They had at least 4% in the engagement calculator on that website. And when I spoke to them, they didn't sound stupid. They didn't sound stuck up. I didn't look at color. So it wasn't that I was just searching for just an African American, just like the bad comment that I got about yesterday. Did I not say I'm not racist? I just want us to evolve. I'm African American. I want us to evolve. And I never said that I'm lumping all of us together. I don't understand where that came from. My son is half Trinidadian. Why would I do that? But anyway, um, yeah, I would definitely look into the conversation first. The conversation can tell you if they are just dumb. Yeah, there's some that's just dumb. One kid, it was a boy, and I don't even know what the heck I was looking at with the boy, because I think it would be beneficial if I use more females. But I want to basically, I live on the edge. I need to basically like get out there and do something more. I have a son. I have two sons. Of course, I'm going to use them. So I want to do more things that will help the boys as well. Try to problem solve, right? So the winter is coming. Scarves, masks, especially the ski mask. Big, big. Um, ski mask. is definitely something that I am working on designing, and that would definitely benefit so many people. I am so excited about the ski mask that I'm coming out with. And this boy was excited about the ski mask. Then had the nerve to say, "Can you make it so that you could turn it inside out and it's a different design?" I said, "I'll look into that." Yeah, because I really want it. I want a different design. I want to be able to turn it inside out and it's reversible. Okay, I will look into that. I will see what I can do. I said it may not be a good idea because it might be too heavy. Well, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I said, but you want a ski mask that you could breathe in. Like, you want to breathe, right? Like, man, yeah. Like, he know what I do. He's trying to give me ideas. I have no problem, but he was a little bit too much. Too much. So, even though I'm still conversing with him, it's somebody I may not just use. I just may not use. He lives in oh, where did that boy live? Where did that boy live? He's funny too. He's so funny. He lives in Boston, Massachusetts. So yeah, that would be um beneficial because it get cold there. So I thought it would be a great idea to problem solve, to solve his problem and make sure that he stays nice and warm with the Creative Stitch and Diva stuff. But yeah, he started getting on my nerves real fast. Then I decided to take my niece and pimp her. And I said, I'm going to make some stuff for her. I'm making her Halloween costume. So that's something that's going to be extremely beneficial for me because I am using that with this lady and post it on that site. The thing about it is, it would not benefit me if I did it now, because that means you have to think about what you're doing and how you're doing it, because for me to put Halloween stuff up now, it would not be a good idea because I wouldn't be able to complete the order. I have too many. So you have to think, give yourself at least 30 to 40 days if you're going to introduce something new. For instance, new babies. There's a lot of babies that was born this year. And there's a lot of people that's gonna have babies soon. I have this idea I'm doing for Santa Claus, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus outfits for the first Christmas. So I'm going to introduce that. That's something that's coming up. You take my idea. I don't care. Take it. I don't care. Um, it's not just my idea. It's many people do it, but this is something that I decided to do now and put it on my niece, and then she's gonna have a Halloween costume and she's gonna have that Christmas outfit, and then we're going to let her be on that website. So when she's on that my sister, she's 32. No, yeah, 32. She's a 10-year-old. She's 10 years younger than me. She don't even say anything. I'm like, okay, she's gonna be on this website now. She's gonna be on this website now. Okay, she's on this now, and she's like, okay, wow. That's what she says. She don't say anything else. All right, okay, wow. Look, I love my nieces. I only have two nieces, and I don't have a girl. I lost my baby girl, so my nieces are the world to me. My older niece, that's my road dog. Like, we best friends. And I taught her how to crochet. She's the real prodigy. This baby, I only met her one time and she's my world. I love her. So I just get excited with them and I use them too. I use them. So I use my niece, my older niece. I made her hats and scarves. Use the babies. Use the babies, okay? Like Miss Crafty. You got babies and you got girls. Use them. Use the babies, the grandbabies, the nieces, use the babies. Get your money with those babies. When I had made that Tinkerbell outfit. I'm gonna show you the Tinkerbell outfit I made for my niece. And we posted good googly muggly. It was the best thing I did ever, ever. Because so many people kept saying, "Oh, I want this, or I want that, I want this, I want that." I'm like, okay, all right, okay. And then I'm like, I think I have too many orders. I don't know if I can fulfill all the orders, but at least I know what I needed to do. So I'm gonna show you, because not only did I make it, wait, where is it? No, I didn't mean to do that. Not only did I make it, I also where'd my baby go? Oh, here she is. All right, I'm gonna show you. Not only did I make it, I was able to benefit from it so well, so well, so well. Let me see. Here it is. I get so excited. I know y'all know which one. This little baby right here. I love her so much. I love her so much. She's such a doll baby. And then on it's another page where no, I'm supposed to be showing you the Tinkerbell. The Tinkerbell is not on this page. The Tinkerbell is on the other page. There's cause she's on 3 pages. Yeah, she's on 3 pages. Tinkerbell, all right, here it is. There she go. Look at her. Look at my little baby. I love her. Look at her. Where'd it go? Wait a minute. They didn't put it. They didn't put it. I need to have a talk with Miss Missy. They didn't put it. Why? Hmm. Well, whatever. I wanted you to see it because I wanted you to see what I did to make it, here it is. I found it. I found it. Let me get back on. I wanted you to see what, I did to make it like go viral. Um, Here it is. So that's what I did. I basically like created a whole entire scene. I created a whole scene. She's wearing a Tinkerbell, holding Tinkerbell, looking at Tinkerbell, and all of that. I just did the whole ambiance, and that is what everyone loved. And everyone kept saying, "Oh, can you make that? Can you make this? Can you make the wings with it?" The wings is actually there. You just can't tell. So yeah, any questions? Because I think I covered everything today. And my son didn't get back to me, but that's all right. He gonna want something. He gonna want me to get something for him or do something for him. It says my podcast. I now have a sponsor. Exciting news. Your podcast now has a potential sponsor. What? What? I only did 2. Wow. I'm honored. So if you don't have any questions, I'm gonna go. But tomorrow I'm going to do a live session with someone tomorrow And the live session is going to consist of me helping her using my tools that I use in the class that I take to be a coach, coaching her to better her page, to better her customers, to get more customers and feedback and things like that. Yeah. You want 29 orders, 25 orders? Yeah, that's what I do. Myself and Gail. The crazy thing is, Gail, my crochet sister who lives in Ohio, we have been conversing for like, what, 6 years now? Yeah, it's about 6 years now, and we have become extremely close. And we have become so close that we realized that we do almost the same things. When it comes to not everything, some things I don't agree, and some things she don't agree that I do. But one thing I can say is when I finished that, I didn't even post it yet, but when I finished that Jamaican baby that I did in 5 days, I never even took a picture of it. And she didn't even post hers either. And then I would say I only have like maybe 90 rows left. She'll say I have like 60 rows left. And then she'll say I'm almost finished. And I'm like, I'm almost finished. It's just crazy because she has a full-time job, but I'm also doing more than one thing. So it's just crazy how we collaborate together and how we network together and how I can piggyback off of her and she can piggyback off of me. Get you a mentor. Get you a mentor. Get you someone who you can rely, who you could trust, who you can get someone who can give you some stimulation and tell you what's good and what's not good. That's our relationship. Our relationship, if she sees something like my colors are clashing, she'll tell me. When I did that blanket, it's right here too. When I did, I'll send the pictures out today. But when I did that blanket and I did the outline, I'm thinking putting black on the outline. She said no, do yellow. So I took it all out and did yellow. That's what we do. We do that with each other. And then she'll say, do you think this color would be good for the next blanket I'm making? And I was like, I don't know. But do you think this would be good for the next blanket I'm making? She said, girl, we the shit. Yeah, we are. Because no matter what we have, orders and customers, I'm back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. And it's hard, but it's amazing. It's amazing how I can actually say I have clientele, I have customers, and you can make good money in a month. And I can sneak in those little orders to make a little bit extra money. The thing about it is, I do not just do that. I don't just do that. I don't just do crochet. I do other things to make some change. So that's what you guys should do. Look into your influencers. Look into your surroundings, the people who are around you first before you go on there. Go on Flanks, which is what is it? PHLANX, and just do the free. It's free 30 days. Use it. Use it within the 30 days and try to find you some influencers. Look them up. Look up their engagement calculator. Do something that's at least 4% or more. No, 4% or down. Don't do more. You can't afford them. Um yeah, and that's just about it. That's just about it. Just do networking. If anyone need a session, let me know. I do not charge for the sessions now. So there's some people who are like, I can't afford it. That's the first thing they say, and I can't afford it. If you're a part of GraphGain University, you're a part of the tutorials that I'm giving. So the sessions are not a dollar amount. But I'm also doing like it's a free consultation. So take advantage of it. I only say that I do it live. I'm not going to do it face to face. I'm not going to do it on um Instagram or Messenger. I'm doing it live. So you have to be on here. That's the only thing your payment is. So that's it. No questions. You guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock, to do my session with Miss Riss Candy. I want to thank you. I never thought that way about other crafts that I do. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know what I did, but you're absolutely welcome. I just research, research, network, research. Go under Instagram and put hashtag business tips, business tricks. And those people who are posting those business things, ask them. They love to. They love to talk because you're beefing them up and saying, "Oh my gosh, you give so many great pointers. I love that. What do you think if I do this?" And they tell you, and you, man, that's a lot of information that I get because of them. And the people who I network with, I get a lot of information from them. The ladies who I speak to, they do what is it? The Power Project? Not the Power Project. The Didn't I just get rid of that? Not the Power Project, the Journey Towards a Purpose. This is the class that I'm taking so that I am helping you guys find your purpose. The tools and the stuff that I'm using to do this, I'm learning, and that's the classes I'm taking so I could be a certified coach on purpose and teach you guys on purpose and make you be better than on purpose and show you that whatever you have in your head and whatever dream that you have, take the tools that I give you and jumpstart your business and make some money because you can do it. It's definitely there and it's out there. It's a lot of money out there. Get it. Yeah, Shay. Yeah. So tomorrow, 7 p.m., I'm gonna do a session with Riz Candy and showing her how to get her business up and popping. But I'm gonna do it live on here, and we're gonna put her on blast. I'm not gonna be so nice, Riz. Sorry, I can't because I already saw some of your stuff. So you have a good night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. for the session.